everyone, so today I'm just going to follow on from my last video on tango. We covered 2 walks, how to do a tango walk and like the origins of tango and how it has origins in Latin. And so today I'm going to follow on and do our link and promenade position. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'll just quickly do it. So if I'm a lead, excuse my really bad hold, I've been working on it, I promise. So imagine we've just done our 2 walks. We're going to do our link to promenade and then closed promenade. And then as a follower, just imagine we've done our 2 walks. We're going to go link and then our closed. So I'm going to go over that today. If I just dive right in, as a lead, imagine we're still on our diagonal from doing our walks. We have our funny feet, we're using our knees. We don't want to pop up in tango at all. Using our knees, and we want to feel like we're stalking the floor. So yeah, if you haven't watched the previous video on how to do a tango walk, would really recommend that now. But yeah, so we've just done that, and then our link, promenade link, we use this to change direction because we've been walking on a diagonal, and we want to use it to change from here to going down the floor. So like the long side of the ballroom. And the way we do that is we take our left foot, and we step slightly under our body, so like here. And we use a heel, because we use heels in tango. We use a heel, and then we kind of catch, we're a bit twisted at this point, we kind of catch our kind of movement with this right leg, and it goes to the side, inside edge of ball foot to ball flat. And then we release the heel of the left foot, and our feet are pointing down the room where we're going, and we're using our knees to step into promenade. So if I just do that really slowly, it's heel, under our body, inside edge of toe to heel, and then we release the heel of this foot, and our knees are working together. And our feet are pointing to where we're going. Our hold, we basically need to bring our follower to the outside edge of our hip. They're currently inside, we need to be outside. So they're here. We're going to do that by, let me think. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're going to do that by turning slightly left. So you want to think of like your right shoulder going forward. And when I say right shoulder going forward, I mean in relation to our left side. So here my right shoulder is forward. I don't mean my right shoulder is forward. They're still here. We're just turning this way, rotating rather. So we do that as we take this step under our body. We turn like this, and it's only slight because as I said, we're moving from being on a diagonal to going down the room. So we want to do this here. And we basically do all the turn here, and this is why I say this foot catches us, because we just want to keep our top line straight from this point. We've done all the turn on the first step, we've gone 1, and then this foot just goes here. And then obviously as you use that foot here, it's when you change your head to look to where you're going. Okay, so for a follower, we've done our 2 walks on a diagonal backwards. And we've got our funny feet, knees are together, same thing. Move my hair out of the way. So we're here, and same thing for us. We want to take this right foot kind of under our body a bit, so here. And I like to think of it as like using the outside edge, like by our pinky toes. I really hope you can see my feet. But kind of like this, as opposed to here, or like there. Kind of the outside edge, and our ankle is dropped, because that way when we put our foot down, we like turn it, and I don't know, is that meant to help? I don't know. It's probably meant to help with direction, but yeah. You want to use the kind of outside edge, and our foot is kind of dropped. And we do all the turn here as well, so we go here. So we want to think of our left side as coming off, just like the leads. But again, left side off, right side a bit forward, not left side off or right shoulder forward. Keeping this top line straight, we're just going here, literally just rotating as we take this foot underneath us. And then same for us, we're going to use our, I'll get my left and right mixed up, left foot to catch ourselves. So we've done all the turn here, and then we take this here to the side. So the footwork for that would be, I've done the outside edge here, and then we use inside edge of toe. See that? Use inside edge of toe. This is really weird talking to my back to the camera. Inside edge of toe, and then we put the heel down. But then here we need to change our feet to where we're going, obviously, because our feet are facing the wrong direction. If we've done it right, so oh yeah, that's why we dropped the heel. So we drop the heel, drop the heel here, because then our foot's pointing this way, and then we use the inside edge of our foot here, so then our feet are kind of on diagonal. Train tracks, you probably can't see that. They're kind of like this, but obviously we're facing the wrong way if we want to go that way. So then we need to pivot on the ball of our feet to here. So we go from here to here, and obviously we release the heel of the foot we're about to use, and we're using the inside edge of toe, knees together like this, just like our leads. So if I do it this way, we go 1, 2. I hope you can see my feet. Do it just in case. 1, 2. And if you watched my video on passo walks, I kind of pointed out that there's a slight similarity between the kind of momentum of passo and tango. Like in passo, you feel like you're falling from your hips. Like if you were holding a cape, you're trying to get away from this cape, so you're like, and you only step, that was an awful walk, sorry, you only step until the last minute. With tango, I want you to feel the same kind of delayed kind of energy thing. I don't want you to like stick religiously like on the count, and yeah, you'll know what I mean. But here I want us to feel like instead of kind of falling from our hips, we're not falling, we're using our quads, and the energy's coming from like under our bum, and we're going to go like pretending that this is your engine. If you were a car, you want to go rah. That was an awful car noise, but yeah, if I'm in promenade as a lead, we want to go and 1. Do that again. If I do the link, 1, 2, and 1. So I hope you can see that, but that's what I mean. Same process as follows. You go 1, 2, 1, and then same technique walking in promenade as our normal tango walks. It's just that obviously you're walking kind of across yourself. It's still on heels. We're still gonna like feel like we're stalking the floor, and we can pick our feet up. So we've gone 1, 2. Now, closing promenade, if I'm a lead, we're currently here, which is a bit uncomfortable. And again, we need to bring our follower from the outside of our hip back to the inside. So we're going to do that by, before I go through the feet first, we're going to use the inside edge of our left foot, and we're going to like turn the leg in, so the knees are together ish. The ankle is kind of like dropped, it's not like up here, it's like there, and we're using the inside edge. Then we put the heel down, and you'll notice that this is on our diagonal again, and that's the point of this. We want to get back to our closed position so we can walk again. And then this foot kind of picks up and then comes in into our funny feet position, ball flat. So this is actually toes. So we've done our walks on heels, ba, ba, and then toe, ball flat. I hope you can see that. And then for our followers, same thing. We're going to walk across ourselves with heels. 1, 2. And then we're going to turn our feet as well this way. It's a bit more weird for us because we have to, like, there's more turn for us. So there's a point where you're going to feel a bit pigeon-toed while this foot's facing that way and this foot's kind of facing that way. But we still want to use the inside edge of our toe to close our feet. Inside edge of broad foot. Then when we put the heel down, we can pick this foot up and turn, and then pick it up and bring it back to our funny feet position. I'll do it this way because you probably couldn't see that. So, oh hang on. Right, we're here. Turning our foot in like that. Inside edge of ball of foot. Put the heel down, release this foot and turn it, and bring it back to our funny feet position, peeling it off the floor and then putting it next to this foot as ball flat. Okay, now head changes. I think I've already covered this for a lead, but yeah, basically you change your head with your right foot catching your body. So like we've turned here, and then you go here. So that's really important. As you put the heel down, you look to where you're going. And it's the same for our followers. We put our right foot under our body, and then as we put the heel down of our left foot and turn that way, we're going to go 1. So like there. You want to feel like it's your foot and head like arrive at the same time. So if I did that again, it'd be 1, 2. And that's where you get the sharpness from. I don't want any... It just looks a bit sloppy. So we go 1, 2. And then same here, when we're closing our feet, we're going to walk here. And then as we put the heel down of this first step, we're going to change our head back. So we go 1, 2. So I'll do that again. If I've just done my 2 walks, go 1, 2. Oh, I didn't do that as the heel went down, did I? So we go 1, 2. And then, yeah, your head's kind of already looking, yeah, as a lead you'll just want to change it a tiny bit. So you're like, got my feet the wrong way around then. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, lots of love.